Alright guys, we're going to begin. 20-minute presentation. If it goes over, you can hold me to it. My name is Michelle. I'm with Assessment Technologies Institute. Am I talking too loud? Put it down there. Okay, thanks. I'm just going to tell you about the program, how you can use it, and how it's going to be beneficial to you as you go through your nursing education here at Kirtland. So we're just going to walk through it right now. Here we go. Going to talk about ATI, Assessment Technologies Institute, state of nursing, what it means for you guys, NCLEX, I know you're all looking forward to taking that board, and how ATI can help you become a great nurse as well as with the help of your educators. So who are we? ATI is an assessment and remediation company. They're based in Stillwell, Kansas, which is right outside of the Kansas City area. Our purpose is to help nursing students prepare and pass NCLEX for the first time. And we're also partnered with Sigma Theta Tau with different programs that we use through them. So in case you're interested, I can give you more information later on. These are just some of the schools we currently work with, so you're not the only ones being put through this torture, but it's not torturous if you use it the right way and use it to your benefit. So today's presentation is called PASS, Pathways to Achieve Student Success. Moving forward, what does this graph mean for you all? Feel free to shout some answers out, if you can see it. Job security, flexibility. You guys are good for the next 20 or some odd years. The demand is way too high for the supply, so of course you guys have that flexibility and security within this field. But there are hurdles to becoming a nurse. One is getting into nursing school. Congratulations, you all are already there. Staying in nursing school, and last, passing NCLEX, which is down the pipeline. Are you all first-year students? No. It's just a mix in this room, okay. Some of you are getting close to taking it, some of you have it down the pipeline. So here we go. NCLEX does not stand for nightmares, crying, and life-altering experiences, like some of the last year students may tell you. This website right here, ncsbn.org, gives great information on the NCLEX format, what to expect, test-taking strategies, some of the question breakdowns. So that would be helpful for you all to go to this website at some point while you have the time to do so before you take NCLEX and prepare. And these are just some numbers, not to scare you or anything, but first-time test takers, 2008, 118,000 approximately took them, only 87% passed. What happened to that about 12%? Those repeat test takers were about 20,000 and only half of them passed. So it's really important that you walk into that exam confident and prepared. And this is just another number slide in case you do happen to not pass NCLEX your first time. This is the monetary loss that could be estimated if you don't pass it. And just keep in mind that it takes about 45 days to sign up and retake this exam. Something else to keep in mind, the longer you wait to take NCLEX, the lower your pass rate or predicted pass rate goes down. So if you take it, let's say within 3 weeks of graduation, you're about at 90% pass rate. If you wait about a year to take it, your pass rate drops to about 77%. So some factors, taking again the licensing examination within 3 months of graduation at least, participate in assessment tests to identify your areas of weakness, which is why I'm here, and how to remediate. Take at least one preparedness examination, which is like a mock NCLEX, or we're going to call it the ATI final at the end of your nursing career, and become familiar with computerized adaptive tests, because that's the format that obviously NCLEX is in these days. But what I want you all to do so that you have access to all these books, I know some of you were asking me about the books, you're also going to get electronic access to these books, so you don't always have to carry those books around. But to get that electronic access, you need to create a username and profile at this website, atitesting.com. That's what it looks like. So once you're at this website, this is what the login page and what your profile is going to look like when you have to fill that in. Just keep in mind you must choose Kirtland Community College as your obvious institution. Otherwise you'll be listed with some other school and taking their assessments and not even being counted towards this one. I feel like this quote by Carol Boston basically sums up ATI's program and its importance. Our assessments are just there as diagnostic tools for you all, and it's just there for you to see what your weaknesses are. Just look at the areas you didn't do well in, and then just focus on those with the review modules. You don't have to read each chapter of the review module and highlight every single thing. Just use the chapters that most focus to your results and where you didn't do well in. So this is just a graph. I'm not going to go through it exactly step by step. I'm just really going to explain what the difference is between a proctored assessment, an online practice assessment, and how they all tie into the remediation program. So starting with proctored assessments, those are timed, taken at school, and monitored. And this is what this is all the content areas that you all are going to be given. The PNs will have just maybe 1 or 2 subjects that are a little bit different, but basically the basis of what you guys are going to have are included in this content mastery series. And so when you do sign in and you're about to take an assessment, whether it's online practice or a proctored, you're going to go log in, and then you'll see the main menu on the top left. You'll click on Take an Assessment. Your professor will give you an assessment ID to sign into the proctored. And then this is what will be brought on your screen. This is what a proctored assessment looks like. So there's a time, there's pause up to 5 minutes. You have the calculator function. You're obviously not allowed to bring a calculator in with you when you take NCLEX. There's the next button. Just keep in mind that if you don't answer these questions, you can't go back any pages. So once you click next, that's it. And this is in the format that NCLEX is taken, just so you guys become more familiar with this format. When you're done taking a proctored assessment or even an online practice assessment, you're given this results page. As an example, this person took a med-surg assessment. And you can see the score 66.7. What I want you to pay attention to is that